Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Successful Showgirl. My name is Kitty, and we are on day 5 of our Advent countdown. So every day during December, I'm coming to the group and I'm giving one tutorial about something related to performing, whether it's a tip, whether it's advice, whether it's a tutorial, all kinds of different things. Okay. So in the Successful Showgirl, I talk to performers on how to make more money, whether that be getting more paid gigs, setting up businesses as a performer, teaching classes, running events, whatever it is. This week I'm focusing mostly on actual performing. Okay, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about building confidence as a performer. One of my clients asked me this week, so that's why I'm going to bring it up. So one of my clients basically said to me, how do you stop feeling nervous when you're performing? And my answer was, you basically don't. Okay, you are going to feel nervous when you perform. You've got to make the decision whether that is nerves or whether it's excitement, because it's the exact same physiological process. The same things happen within your body when you're nervous as happen when you're excited. So you have to reframe it. When I feel nervous about doing something, I will literally just say to myself, oh, I'm so excited to do this. I can't wait to go and do this. It completely changes my outlook on what I'm doing and how I feel about it. So that's my first thing I would say. You've got to decide, is it nerves or are you excited? Because they're essentially the same brain process, same physiological processes. Secondly, if you're not feeling nervous, you're probably not pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. You're not pushing yourself hard enough. If I'm still doing gigs where I'm not looking around at the rest of the cast and thinking, oh my God, I don't belong here, then I'm keeping myself too small. Yeah, I need to be pushing myself out of my comfort zone. Like, I always want to be feeling like I am a little bit nervous because I've pushed myself to get a better and a better and a better gig. All right. So if I'm doing something that's like second nature to me, it's so easy, I can do it with my eyes shut, then it's probably time for me to start thinking about pushing myself a little bit further and doing something that's a little bit more out of my comfort zone. For example, over Christmas, over this month, I've got like loads of gigs at this like one place, and some of them are really in my comfort zone. Some of them are dance related. So I'm like a sugar plum fairy, so I'm basically dancing essentially. Some of them, I've got to be like Captain Hook. Like, that is completely out of my comfort zone. That is not my thing, like, at all. But I'm going to do it anyway, because even if it's awful, I need to push myself out of my comfort zone. I want to do things that I've not done before. And I do that all the time because it reminds me, one, of what you guys feel like when you're starting. And two, like, it builds new skills. It builds resilience. It makes you a better performer because you're learning how to think on your feet. You're learning how to improve your skills. You're just bettering yourself, okay? Also, for me, confidence is something that you build through experience and knowledge, okay? So the more you do something and the more you get out there, the better you're going to get at it, the more experience you are. You can do all the rehearsing that you want in a studio that's not in front of an audience, but then the second you get in front of an audience, it's going to feel completely different. So you have to get experience of doing that. You also have to have knowledge, so understanding what to expect when you get to a gig, understanding how to apply for a gig, understanding how you should be promoting yourself and what backstage etiquette it is, and all the things that you need to take with you to a gig. When you've done that multiple times and you know all those things that you need, you'll be growing confidence because you're not worrying about, oh, should I take that with me? Will I have to do that when I get there? Like, even when I do a gig somewhere new, if it's somewhere I've not been before, there's a little bit more nerves to that, purely for like tiny little things like, is there going to be any parking? Like, where am I going to park? Will I be able to find it? Even those small things increase the amount of nerves that you have. So just doing it more and more and more and more, going to new places, pushing yourself out your comfort zone, getting on a stage, fucking it up in front of people and having to improvise is a perfect way of getting better and getting more confident. Like, the more you do things wrong and the more you realise it's not the end of the world when your act doesn't go absolutely perfectly, then the better. Yeah. My old dance teacher always used to say, the best performers aren't the people who get it 100% right. They're the people who fuck it up and you don't notice they fucked it up. Yeah. She didn't quite say it like that because she was teaching me as a child, but that's how I would relay it. Yeah. If you mess it up and you can cover it up really, really well, then that's a sign of a really, really good performer. It's not about getting it right 100% of the time. It's about being able to recover, improvise, change, and you're never going to get that if you're not getting out there and actually doing it and making the mistakes and having the things that go wrong, like when they play the wrong music and it's not even your music for your act, so you've just got to make something random up, or when the music cuts off in the middle and you've got to keep the crowd engaged. Like, things like that are going to happen during your career. Or something doesn't come off if you're doing burlesque and it's stuck on and you've just got to make the best of it. All these things will happen, yeah? And a sign of a good performer is being able to deal with that. And if you never have issues, you never get good at that, all right? So experience is going to build confidence. Knowledge of what you're doing is going to build confidence. Pushing yourself out your comfort zone is going to build confidence. And reframing what you think is nerves to being, I'm excited to do this, I can't wait to get out there, those butterflies inside of excitement to get on that stage. Yeah, because we all know that you can be so nervous and it kind of ruins the experience, and then when you get out on stage it's over in about 5 minutes and then you're like, oh, I wish I could do it again. So you may as well enjoy it. That's what you're doing it for. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave that there now because I've got to go into my gig. And I'm outside in a woodland all night and it is now chucking it down. So yay for me. If you're gigging this weekend, then good luck, everybody. I hope you're all smashing it over the December season. And I will be back tomorrow with another mini tutorial. Bye.